Hi, Cyberspruce here, back on the Realm Grinder video, episode 59, and you can see actually I'm not going to skip Reincarnation 22 because there's actually a couple things I missed. There's actually one new thing and one thing I missed. So first is the new thing, because I was just grinding up. This is the last application of this or last Mercenary application of this Reincarnation. And there's actually, well, first I'm going to show you the strategy that I do for these Mercenary applications to avoid excavations. What I do is I get 1,000 faction coins of each, or yeah, 1,000 of each type of faction coins so I can get Lightning Strike. And what Lightning Strike does, it gives me a lot of faction coins. So you can see, actually, Blacksmith is third here, so I could try to wait for that, but I mostly just do it for the faction coins, even if it strikes a useless building, because I can now do the entire rest of the build. So yeah, that's the strategy. But the thing is, we can actually excavate this time because there's actually a new artifact that I don't think I could have gotten until this Reincarnation. It says true neutral flavor. I probably have to be neutral to have this, to be able to get this artifact. So I'm just going to excavate to get this artifact. The chance is a really generous 10% chance. So I'm just gonna excavate, and hopefully I should find, yeah, there it is. Ancient Coca Bean. And I think I've seen that name in the plot, so it must be given actual upgrade. I don't see any upgrade, but it's at least an easy artifact that I knocked out of the way. Maybe it'll be useful later. I mean, I think it will be useful later because it says you will unlock neutral faction researches in the next Reincarnation. So, yeah, that's that. The other thing that I just forgot was these challenges. The Reincarnation 21, I just skipped them. Unfortunately, I need 1750 excavations to do them, which is sort of dumb. And it says this one is just collect at least 100,000 faction coins with single tax collection. The thing is that in order for me to actually do these challenges, I have to get enough gems first. So I'm just going to, you can just see that this is what I do. Actually, since I think it's targeting farm right now, which is a useful building, I do use the Lightning Strike and then also Fairy Chanting, and that is, the whole combination is just very powerful. So, yeah, and this, even though I don't have Sunforce Assistant boost, I still have E70 gems. I'm just gonna skip most of the rest of this Reincarnation until I get to this amount of gems, because it's just using the research build from last episode, so the Goblin research build. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I am back, and we can get E93 gems, which is enough to reincarnate, but we're gonna try to do these challenges, the Dwarf challenge and the Druid challenge. And see, 1750 excavations. I need them for both challenges, which is sort of dumb, but that's what I have to do. So thing is, okay, I should probably just abdicate. This will give me more gems. So the Dwarf challenge is collect at least 100,000 faction coins with a single tax collection, which definitely means I should probably go Elf Bloodline because that gives me more faction coins. And I need to go, I think the faction that gives the best faction coins for good factions is probably Elf. So I'm going to do that, except I should not purchase the research facility, because I think when you purchase the research facility, you cannot go into like the prestige faction. So I don't know why the Dwarf coins is way under every other faction coin. I just don't get that luck, and okay, here it is. Doors, which means that I won't accidentally buy research stuff, and Diamond Pickaxe will also help because it increases my faction coin chance. So this is, yeah, that was a super easy challenge. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than this, but whatever. Essentially, you just need to pick the right bloodline and you beat the challenge. And let's see what the reward is. Increase your faction coin chance by 100% for each active spell. That's actually really powerful. And it works on, I think, just all dwarves. So like that, that I'm actually gonna try that, like, or at least a little bit. So, like, I won't do spiritual surge, but like imagine this is gonna be a ridiculous amount of faction coins. Actually, maybe it's not that ridiculous. Whatever, it's not much. So, yeah, let's just abdicate, and there's another challenge to conquer here. This is the Drow challenge, and this is have at least 2 total hours activity time of both Blood Frenzy and Combo Strike combined. It's a time wall challenge, and honestly, I don't get why either of them are challenges. The Dwarf one was just super easy. It's literally just a cakewalk, and I'm probably just gonna go on Goblins. I have no idea what gives decent mana regen. I'm gonna definitely go Druid Bloodline that gives the best mana regen. Goblin's Greed will give me all the faction coins I need. And yeah, I don't get this. This one's literally just wait 2 hours. That's what the challenge is. The other one was just cast a tax collection. I mean, that one's easier, and this one's more annoying, but neither of them are real. Also, I wanted to research. Okay, that's the only challenging part about it. Don't accidentally go into research. Yeah, I know that's so dumb. Just Goblin's Greed immediately, and go. Where's Dro? Okay, here it is. Now I can actually do it properly. So now with all the Dro upgrades, I'll be able to cast these 2 spells over and over and over again. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I have messed up. It's been about 12 hours or so, and I have not completed the challenge. And I was looking all around for the reason why is because I needed to be undead as base faction. You were probably screaming at me. I'm sorry. First of all, why would there be a requirement to be undead as base faction? It would be more interesting if you could be any faction as your base faction. I just got lucky with this, where it was elves as base faction. So that means I have to abdicate and do the challenge I'll do the time wall all over again. And which bloodline do I need to be? There's actually nothing that says which bloodline you have to be. So I can just be Druid bloodline. But seriously, why? Why would you? I don't get it. It's just, I don't know. It's just tough to do the same time wall twice. So, and of course I went to the research. This is one of the most frustrating challenges of all time. Even though it's super easy, it's like it's so trivial and easy, yet it's so frustrating. And the faction coins, I get like no faction coins from tax collection, which makes it even more tough. So I just have to avoid all the research upgrade. I need to avoid that because that unlocks research. And then this gives barely any faction coins. The mana regen also isn't great. So yeah, I think, am I getting mana regen from oh no, that's the 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. or more accurately, the middle of the night. So I can't really get mana regen from that. Which means, I think this is a faction coin find chance. No, it's production of all buildings based on, oh, okay. So, well, that means I need a lot of faction coins. Production of assistance, okay, I need necropolises. This should give me faction coins. This hopefully, yeah, it's giving me a little more. It's enough to actually be the Drow faction at all. And then now I can spam these 2 spells. So yeah, now I have to wait another 2 hours. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back later than I should have been, and we finally completed the challenge. And let's see what the reward is. Offline time in this game equals total time in this game. I don't really know what that means, because it doesn't actually equal total time. Okay, whatever. I beat the challenge, So, yeah, that's that. We can actually reincarnate. I mean, I could excavate for something, but I don't even know what artifacts I could even get at this point. So, yeah, I'm just gonna reincarnate here, and it's gonna unlock a big new feature that I'll go more into detail next episode. Even though I don't really know what it really does yet, but it says you will unlock neutral faction researches in this reincarnation. It's probably gonna be some tutorial. Yeah. Our archaeologists discovered the ruins of a lost city home to the ancient races. They hope that by unearthing it, we may gain enough knowledge to make the factions of old rise again, but you will need to find or fund more excavations first. It's probably a lot. It's probably more quest artifacts. I remember these back in Reincarnation 0. I unlocked all the neutral factions that way. That's probably the way you do it. However, yeah, that's still... I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of excavations for it. So first, I need to get at least enough gems for the regular research. So, yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back a little bit later, and there is an event going on. So, event research is Goblin Crowns. So, how much do I even have? 119, and what is? I have no idea what any of these feats are. Fight the Goblin Army 25 times. How do you even fight the Goblin Army? The greatest army. Increase the production of all buildings based on the total amount of Goblin Crowns collected is 5%. Does not have to do anything with the Goblin Army. There's also these, which help. Yeah, I think, yeah, helps a little bit. And I don't think it helps all that much, but it helps somewhat here. And then there's support the Goblin Army 25 times. So you can support or fight against it. So you can, and this is fight it 100 times, support it 100 times, get at least 10 Goblin Crowns with a single click while affiliated with any 6 different factions. Okay, so that means I must go into every vanilla faction to get that one. This is just a color option. These are also just color options. So I'm probably not even going to do them because they're just cosmetic. And then this is 480 Goblin Crowns while affiliated with the Goblins. Okay, here's the actual upgrade. Collect a stack of at least 480 Goblin Crowns while having no faction. I should have waited a little longer. Whatever. And this is another cosmetic thing. It's while affiliated with the Goblins, having a support of the army at least 70 times, collect a stack of at least 720 Goblin coins. So I guess I have to... What happens if I join good? So that means fight the Goblin army. And it's just Goblin Crowns. Okay. So I should probably just get it... okay. It looks like I can only do it 18 times here because of my Goblin Crowns. So I'm just gonna need more Goblin Crowns. That's literally all I'm gonna do here. And these quests will help. I think they'll help in the long run. But anyway, I'm gonna get more Goblin Crowns and just do it off camera because I think at least just getting the Goblin Crowns is gonna be pretty boring. So yeah, see in a bit. Okay, I'm back after a couple days, and I've definitely missed a bunch of, or not you've missed a little bit of stuff. Like for example, you know this, I think I've done this for all the factions except Goblin. So yeah, and then this, support it, fight it, and then I think I haven't gotten this yet. I have gotten one of them. Is collect a stack of 480 Goblin Crowns while having no faction. And then there's this, while affiliated with the Goblins and having supported the army at least 70 times. Collect a stack of 720 Goblin Crowns. And I forgot to show you that this actually increased maximum mana and mana regen by 19% because I have 19 of these upgrades. And the reason why I'm Angel is because the plot says to be Angel if you've done like a bunch of other requirements, which I've done. So it's probably for some late research. But anyway, there's two upgrades now. This is now up to 218%, which is really good. And then there's increased assistance based on the amount of buildings you own. So that can actually be really good. Like, because I'm going to join the Goblin faction. This means I'm going to support the Goblin army. And let's see how many times I can even do it. And it increases the assistance based on the amount of times you've supported the Goblin army. So I'm just going to do this as many times as I can. And Goblin invasion upgrade unlocked. There is a new upgrade. Elite Goblins. It's free. All spells activity time counts more based on evil spells cast this Reincarnation. So that's another 43% increase, and I can just keep doing this. I want to get 70. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get 70. There's another upgrade here. This is increase the production of neutral buildings based on the amount of assistance you own. So there's a bunch of these upgrades. It's actually starting to be really powerful. And I'm just going to join the Goblins here. So if I actually collect this, it'll actually do it. I don't think I'm going to get to 70. Maybe I will. Let's see. Oh, only 68. Come on, I'm so close. Whatever, at least I can do this. And a couple more feats. I think this is now a little bit higher. And I've done this one. And also this one. I think these are just cosmetics. I don't think there's any new actual upgrades here. But I do want to get to 70. And maybe there's a feat here that says, yes, support it 100 times. So I will go for that. So this is pretty crazy. It's going to be 100% assistance. I know at the time of day right now is not the assistant boost from Sunforce, but I know like when I do get that to happen, that's going to be so overpowered because I have an 86% assistant multiplier, which means I'll have like over 3,000 assistance. So yeah, just Goblin's Greed, and start going to the Goblin Research build. And yeah, this is pretty overpowered just because of all the event stuff. I feel like, yeah, Titan Bloodline is probably the best at this point. And yeah, this is gonna be pretty OP. I wonder how many gems. Like, this is without Sunforce Assistant boost, and it's just gonna be crazy. Like, once I load the Goblin Research build, it's gonna be so OP, because like we're only at E69 nice gems. So yeah, I just need to cast a few spells here and there. That definitely does speed it up. Once I start getting actually good mana regen, like this, here we go, and a couple of tax collections. Just keep spamming this, and eventually I'll get there. I'm now up to 94 mana regen, so it's a little bit better. And just keep doing this. Maybe I should just buy these upgrades and then go back to the research while casting all my spells like this, and just doing like one tax collection. Okay, if I can get the 225, that means I've gotten everything here. So let's see how much I can get from E69 gems. Like, it's already up to E76, and I know if once I actually cast all the spells, it's going to be even better. So E77, and you can just see tax collection E80. It's going to be like E81 almost. This is insane. This really is. Like, seriously, this is 12 orders of magnitude of gems, and I don't even have Sunforce Assistant. So you can just see how overpowered events can be. So yeah, let's just abdicate. I'm probably gonna do the next abdication off camera because it's not really interesting. Or I'll do it when I have Sunforce Assistant boost. So yeah,